Morning. Prosperity every day. And it's another gorgeous day. Look at this winter wonderland. And of course, we got the Winkster. So, good morning. Um, we've got December 3rd. Borrowing. Borrowing from our family, friends, and employers is a common form of debting. We confuse money with love. And when we borrow, we feel loved by the lender. Often we have no real plan for repayment. We feel entitled to the cash. So grateful that it's been a very, very long time since I borrowed any money from friends or loved ones or an employer. Life is good, simple, and um, getting closer to being 100% debt free. The last time I borrowed big money was in 2000, well, from 2003 to 2006, grad school, and collected a very large student loan debt and have carried it for 20 years, nearly 20. Um, and I'm waiting for the ability to cut that thing in half, hopefully this week, and uh, and then cut it down to zero in January of 2025. My goal is to be debt free in 2024. So I'm, you know, looking to hit it a month outside of that goal. So very excited about that. Um, and have been committed to this debt free journey for about 7 years now. And 7 years to transform. 7 years, my net worth has doubled, um, just by focusing on that, not incurring any new debt, and cutting down on it. Have I done it perfectly by Dave Ramsey? No. Um, I didn't shut off my investing flow 100%. It just felt wrong to not do that. So especially with my teaching money, um, I taught part time for the last 7 years, and I was taking a nice chunk out of that, investing that, and I was doing a little bit with the Costco stuff. I was buying Costco stock, thank God. That's been amazing, and um, just the stock market's done really well over the last 7 years for me. I don't know about anybody else, and I'm not making a educated statement in that way in any form. I just know, my balances have done well over the last 6, 7 years, so I'm excited about that. And and that's another form of abundance and manifesting abundance, work. Is it in doing my financial inventory for this past year? It's like, hey, I'm doing pretty well there, and it really has turned into a side hustle. So the investment growth for the year is significant enough to go, hey, that's a side hustle. So that was one of the primary justifications for not re-upping on a housemate and renting a room again. And, you know, not succumbing to that desire to get that extra cash every month from a renter, but sacrificing the livability of my space, you know. I mean, for the last week or two, I have not needed to be mindful about how I open a cupboard door, you know, how much noise I was making when I'm getting home at work at night. You know, I can take care of Wink and take care of me and not worry about waking anybody up. Um, it's nice. Hey, Winky. Winky's starting to get the zone while she's on the heating pad. That's her. That's her happy spot. But anyways, just rambling. Um, and I kind of got a little bit of the day after the anniversary celebration lull, just a little teeny tiny. Um, but I'll actually be celebrating again tomorrow and Thursday. And and I had another guy ask me to sponsor him yesterday. Guy at work. So now I've got three sponsees at work and a sponsee's significant other working at work. So carrying the message in all areas of my life, it's pretty amazing. And I'm so grateful because if any of these people decide to make a career out of Costco, man, I'm telling you, they've won the lottery. And you know, that's I still don't know what I'm doing with this stuff. I think I want to do a podcast, want to learn how to do that. And I think it's going to be about financial recovery because that's the one of the biggest areas that I missed, and also maybe relationships too, and the relationships between money and you know, successful uh, you know, that balance between creating a successful financial life and a financial and a successful relationship life. You know, love and money, money and love, and how do we balance those out so it's not toxic? Seems to be one of the classic confrontations, you know. I mean, it definitely was with my parents, and it did a number on me. Um, but I don't know. I think I need more coffee. I definitely got to go blow some snow. Got to go clear the driveway and get this day going. Uh, but would rather just kind of sit here and chill for a little bit more. But that's okay. But I'm gonna get my day going. Um, this is my infinite invocation. I, Paul C, have forgiven all. That was a bit of a theme after the meeting last night with a chit chat with a couple of guys, and you know, talking about how do we really move through the hardcore primary resentments in our lives. And you know, my experience has been work the steps as thoroughly as you possibly can, and then do it again and do it again and do it again, and give it time and really dive into that ninth step, and do the forgiveness work, and do it even when the feelings don't match it. And but eventually the feelings will match. You will There will be a release. There will be a true acknowledgement of I mean, I had to really truly acknowledge my part in the holding on to the resentment, and plural resentments, and and really diving deep into the forgiveness for myself, forgiving myself for making harmful choices for years and years and years and years and years, and absolutely diving into the forgiveness for the other person for having done whatever they did, and almost always from decades ago, and, and from people that have died and passed on. I mean, let it go. Forgive them for being sick and being untreated and, having mental disease that was literally untreated, unacknowledged and untreated. So forgive them, forgive them, forgive them. So, anyways, yeah, I, Paul C., have forgiven all and am forgiven of all and by all. Nothing remains in my being, my body, my bones, my muscles, my joints, my heart, my soul, my molecules, my memory, but love. What an amazing concept, and really looking forward to that settling in and being 100% the truth. There is no pain or distress in my joints or my muscles. My body is the body of Source, the living eternal spirit. There is one life. That life is my life now. I am the spirit of joy within me. I radiate life. I am life. There is one life. That life is my life now. I claim my spiritual perfection and connection with my inner healing artist and abundance guide. We utilize the 12 steps, the 12 traditions, and 12 powers, the practical principles thereof. I expect and accept the healing. I expect and accept the happiness. I expect and accept the abundance. I expect and accept the responsibilities and live so that they become a part of my experience now, today. It is my responsibility to harness my creativity by cultivating and manifesting positivity. This is what I want to do today. I've spoken about it a little bit. I'm going to definitely clear some snow off the driveway, and do a little work in the house, whatever that might be. Begin starting to do that tool inventory, find out what I've got on hand and what I may need to really begin doing a serious do it yourself renovation on this house. Um, and Yeah, I think that's all I got on the books. I might want to go run and sit in the tanning booth for a little bit. It's one of the absolute best ways for me to rock through the winter months here in Michigan. Um, and then give work an honest date. Yeah, I think that's about it. Super simple day. You will now step into my place and do it, bringing all your powers and intelligence to bear and considering yourself to being none other than myself. And so it is. This or something better still. I am responsible. I am capable. I am aware. I am willing. I am masculine. I provide. I decide. I protect. I am enough. My life is a treasure. I change my thinking today and thus create my holistic prosperity, health, wealth, and happiness plan. I demonstrate, manifest, and execute from this plan specifically today by number one, tithing, number two, prayer, meditation, reading, and writing, three, exercise and right eating, four, budgeting and right spending, and investing in my future's financial freedom, five, boundaries and right relationships. There is no limitation, poverty, want, nor lack. We stand in the midst of eternal opportunity, which is forever presenting us with the evidence of its full expression. We are joy, peace, and happiness. We have peace, poise, and harmony. I represent the truth, the whole truth, and nothing but the truth. It is unerring. It never mistakes. There are no mistakes in the divine plan for us. There is no fear. All trust, all faith, all good. All trust, all faith, all good, all day, all love. Yeah. Have a great day.